What's going on? It's your boy Coach here. Hey, we're just closing up day 9. Feeling pretty good, and it was more of a resting day for me today to recover a little bit. Although I did have a 2-hour activity of sports tonight, but I got one more meal to get in, and then get a shower and off the bed, and we'll be on to day 10. But something I want to talk about today, and something that I've learned over time, is the importance of enjoying the nutrition you're having in this long sort of ride. But basically, for me, it's taken a long time to develop the cookbook I made, which is about 200 recipes of various ways to make some of my favorite, staple meals that we often see in culture, but with a lot less calories, a lot higher in protein. So I'm just going to go over a little view of kind of what my day's like. It's actually going to be the next 4 days, and they're going to be pretty similar. And actually, that's kind of important, is being in a routine and a regimen that you can just kind of stick to, rather than try to figure too much out. It's kind of hard in the beginning, but as you get weeks in, I try and teach this a little bit of a slower pace to where we can adapt to that. It gets easier, and that's the beauty of it, is as it gets easier, you're also going to enjoy it more, for the most part. So I do 6 meals a day, and they're kind of broken apart about 3 hours apart or so. And so just to give you a little insight into what I'm having, breakfast is like a tofu mix. It's got some black beans in there. It's turkey sausage. I also have a piece of avocado toast with a fried egg on top. For lunch, or my second meal, I'm having it's just one of my power blended shakes. Got some fruit, some protein powder, some almond milk. For lunch, or meal 3, I'm having a Taco Bell burrito with some guacamole, and I'm having one of my protein cheesecakes. Meal 4, I'm having a French toast with some blueberries. Meal 5, I'm having a cheeseburger, which actually has some turkey bacon, green chili, and some of the condiments. Pretty tasty. Meal 6 is going to be my Chipotle steak burrito, or I can fill it with chicken. I also have a salmon substitute meal. That way I get my fish in for the week. Important to have, the omega-3s, omega-6s, and the healthy fats. So make sure I get that in there. And I'm also having some sunflower seeds and popcorn if I need a few extra calories. And most important, always, like at the end of the night for me, and I don't recommend this for anybody if you have problems waking up using the restroom at night, but my big cup, crunched ice, Diet Coke of some sort, shape, form. Usually do one of those, just kind of wind down. So the routine's basically the same, for the next 4 days. And then the weekend, if I have to flex a little bit, I can do that. I also want to mention how that you don't need to eat 6 meals a day or these exact meal combos, but a lot of these meals are designed to be filling. And so even if you had, say, 4 of these meals, it might come in at 2,000 calories, but it's still going to keep you full for the most part. But if I kind of recommend 5 as a great starting, and maybe do the 300-400 calorie meals. There's a ton of ways to do this. And like I said, we're going to learn this over many weeks. And so we're going to go through how to prep, how to calculate, how to make sure that you have enough protein and things like that. So I don't want to get too much into that right now, because basically we're still learning that food scale. We're still tracking our food and kind of just starting to learn about some of the substitutes out there that are a little bit better for us in terms of keeping a calorie deficit. So I'm going to get this stuff down, and then I will see you for day 10. Take care.